Do you have a passion or this desire that lights you up inside, but there's this fear of showing it? There's this fear of saying, hey, this is what I love to do. Maybe that fear is if I do tell someone, they'll tell me that's a silly idea. They'll tell me that's stupid or I shouldn't waste my time doing it. Maybe the idea you feel is too small. It's not that great. So why should I tell it to someone? Maybe it's an idea of work that you want to say to your boss, but you're worried that your boss will think less of you. You're worried that nobody in the company will be enthusiastic or motivated to do it. Or maybe you think the idea is so big and so grand that if you do it and you fail, then what will people think of you? So often we don't share what's inside of us. We don't light ourselves up and allow ourselves to live our passion and breathe our passion because of these rules and these beliefs in us that hold us back from saying what it is that we love, that we want to do. And so today, I really want to give you my 4-step formula on how to speak with more confidence about the thing that you're passionate with. My name is Nancy Micheli, and I am a leadership communication coach and confidence coach to help leaders like you share their passion, share their mission, share their desire so that they can have a bigger impact in the world or even in their community or even just in their home. Wherever it is, I want you to be able to have that impact. And so I use a 4-part formula that I call the MECA formula. And it stands for motivate, elevate, captivate, and appreciate. So let's start with M for motivate. The first, I want you to grab a sheet of paper. And if you need, pause this video so that you can take a moment and grab that sheet of paper. And I want you to start with M for motivate and think about what motivates me, what lights me up. So Simon Sinek has this concept of start with why. Why is it that this idea, that this passion inside of me is so important that I need to share it and that I need to get it out there? And write down these ideas about why. What is the contribution that I'm trying to do? And in some places, right, and this is where I really found mine, was I was writing the obituary for my mother. And during writing that obituary for my mother, I discovered how she showed up every day, living her passion, living and breathing this desire that she had for community and service. And I thought, you know what? I just show up every day and go to work. I do good things at work, but I'm not living the passion. I'm not showing up being the person that I wanted to be. So I really sat down after I wrote her obituary and thought, what is it that's in me? What is it that drives me? What is it that lights me up? So that's your first activity. Take a moment and write out your passion. The next thing that happens, right, is we start to pay attention to that passion and we go to what I call E, which is elevate. And we want to elevate our posture and our emotions. So how many of you sit there and be like, oh, I have these great ideas, but these emotions of doubt and fear and nervousness show up in us? Well, emotions are really just an energy within us. And as we use our body language and we lift our body language, we lift our chin, we pull our shoulders back down, and we get into movement, we're actually to use that energy to shift our emotions from fear and negativity to this positivity and excitement about what it is. And realize that our emotions are there because they're related to some past event. These ideas that, oh, what if I fail? What if somebody laughs at me? What if, right? And so I want you to think about these emotions as something that's telling you something that you need to resolve, that you need to picture in a different way. And so one of the best ways that I find to do that is through music and sound. And so I encourage you to find music that inspires you, that uplifts you, that engages you to move your body and your energy with words that are incredible to you, that support you and motivate you. And then I want you to go back and look at that motivation and think about it through your new elevated, excited body, that energy that's going to get you moving forward faster. Activity number 3 is Captivate. So if we have an idea and we need to share that idea, because you can go far alone, but if you really want to achieve bigger things, you need to do it with people. And it doesn't matter if you are somebody who is making mittens to sell, or you're somebody who wants to solve world peace and work for the United Nations. All of those require you to communicate your idea, communicate what it is that you are doing. And even within a company, from a leadership standpoint, you need to engage your employees, and you as a leader need to be able to communicate your vision, your ideas, that motivation that is in you. You want to communicate in a way that does one of 3 things. It causes somebody to take action, to move forward. So maybe that's buy your product. Maybe that's buy your book. Maybe that's buy this pen, which ironically has onion seeds in the outside cover. Maybe it is that you want somebody to feel something. So you want them to feel happiness. You want them to feel joy. You want them to feel excited about the journey that they are on. So maybe there's a feeling that you want them to do. Or maybe you want them to start to think differently so that they can think about more confidence in themselves. They can think about different ways that we can solve problems together. They can think about being part of a team. Whatever it is that you want somebody to do, when you think about captivating them, you want to think of those 3 things. What is the action that I would like them to take? What is the feeling that I want them to have? And what is the thoughts or opinions that I would love them to shift into this new idea so that they can be with you and part of that journey? Now, the last thing of my MECA formula when trying to share your passion and speak your passion is appreciation. And I really want you to spend time in the area of appreciation. And so I want you to start to think about, what are the things that I appreciate about myself? What is it that I appreciate about this mission, about this passion that I have? Because here's the thing about appreciation. When we start to appreciate something, it increases in value. And so when we can consider our motivation, can elevate our body language and energy around that, and we can captivate others into it, we can increase appreciation, not just within ourselves, but within others. We want to share our passion and our mission through the art of appreciation. Appreciation of others who support us in that mission. Appreciation for ourselves. And then as you and someone else that you appreciate supports you in that mission, you will start to see others from the outside who will also appreciate it. And appreciation is this incredible circle of value that we can bring to ourselves, to others, that inspires people on the journey of your passion. If this was helpful for you and you want to go deeper, you really want to learn how to communicate with passion and overcome those fears and anxieties that you have, I am offering a free program called Speak with Confidence. Now, depending on when you watch this, you may be able to attend it live, and it starts tonight, or you can catch the replays and do it on your own. But I encourage you to sign up at the link below to speak with confidence, to be able to share your passion, to be able to overcome any of those insecurities, fears, or doubts that hold us back. Because the world needs you to show up with your passion. The world gets better when you do too. Cheers.